So hey everyone, I am with Ian Twaddle this week with Bright Financial Group. How are you today, Ian?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I am well. So Ian, you and I were talking recently about appraisals and appraisal gaps, and just in this market that we're currently in, people are having to, when the buyers are submitting their offers, they're stating that they're going to make up that gap. Now, there is an option where you don't need an appraisal gap, and it's for a very special kind of buyer. But we were talking about how you have in the past been able to provide, at least two of my buyers now were able to say to the sellers, I don't have to do an appraisal. What circumstances does that happen that you don't even have to have the lender go out, not the lender, but have an appraiser go out for the loan?
So yeah, it really helps because with the whole appraisal gap thing, I mean, if you can waive the appraisal, that's the ultimate appraisal gap.
Right.
You don't need to get an appraisal, so you don't need to worry about
Right.
the appraisal gap. You need to have 20% down or more, and it has to be conventional. So those are the two, without a doubt,
Right.
20% down, conventional, and then it also depends on the property.
Right.
So some properties will get it, some properties won't. So you have to, every time you're putting in an offer, before you put the offer in, we check to make sure if it needs an appraisal. If it doesn't, then we want to let the seller know, hey, we don't need an appraisal, so you don't have to worry about appraisal gaps.
Right, because he was able to actually do this for me with a recent customer that was putting 25% down. They were going conventional, and I just gave you the address, and we found that we didn't get that one.
Yeah.
But then we went to another one, and that house didn't qualify. You were going to have to do an appraisal. So it is dependent not only on the buyer, but also on the property.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. So guys, that's your tip. If you are a 20% plus going conventional, there might be an option for you to not even have to worry about an appraisal. So it's something to think about. That's your tip of the week.